The greatest problem when it comes to social vernacular is the fact that people like to oversimplify things. They always got to oversimplify. You know what happens when you oversimplify? You detract from the whole point of it. You scale back the importance of it and the cause. You destroy the validity of the moment, of the history. Listen, this whole thing with Colin Kaepernick and, Nike, the Betty Ross flag, and conservatives flipping out over it. I want you to think about this. This is very simple. The Betty Ross flag, simply put, just red, white, and blue. It's the American flag. It's to represent the original 13 colonies. Okay, so you say, why would Kaepernick have an issue with it? No one's ever had an issue before. It's always been heralded. Okay, here's the thing. People talk about what America was founded on. No, they're all either giving misinformation, lying, or don't want to accept the crazy truth, the harsh, cold truth. America, the United States, the newfound land, was discovered by happenstance. And then it was used, the land was used for people in Europe to escape religious oppression, to get to a new land where they could religiously oppress people and not have indentured servants from Africa. No, to get downright slaves from Africa. An indentured servant is a slave nonetheless, but with benefits. In America, Africans were slaves, period, full stop. Do what you want with them. They were property. The women were seen as, it's bad enough the males were seen as subhuman. Not even that of a full dog. But the women were seen 4 times as less, but lusted 10 times as more. Oh, that's right. White women and white men got tired of seeing white people, but when they saw that swarthy skin, you know what they did? They lusted because it was different, and their genes were screaming for something different instead of the inbreeding that it was headed towards one way or another. If it's all white and it's all, pigeonholed in one area, inbreeding will happen no matter what you say or how you feel. So their genes screaming, let it be different. This is beautiful. I want some of that. But then that hatred for them. Oh yeah, I want to fuck the black woman. You can't fuck the black man. Well, I'm going to fuck that black man, but you better not fuck that black woman. And they just cheat with the slaves in secrecy, and slaves having these light children. And so they just pass it off as what? Saying what? They just trying to be white. They're trying to look better. See, God knows that we are the dominant race, so look at what they're trying to do. When they have their children, God is trying to make them lighter. Yes, that was a thing that was last said roughly. Honestly, probably is being said today in these little niche areas, but last it was ever preached about was like 1955, I think. So, yeah, that's what that Betty Ross flag has been co-opted as, not what it was meant. America was not just founded on slaves, it was founded on indigenous genocide. More than 1 billion people have been murdered, not die of old age or natural causes or anything like that. No, murdered. Every president has done their best to subjugate, undermine, destroy, annihilate, whichever you want, whitewash the indigenous people of this land. And when that wasn't enough, they had to turn on to the people that they took from one land to this land and then hated them, saying, go back to the place we took you from. No, motherfucker, we here. Deal with it. You brought us here. We live here. We're going to kick up our shoes and we're going to put our feet up on this awning and we're going to chill. I think it's an awning. I know the honest part of the house is that the stool for the in front of the TV. We're going to chill one way or the other. Fuck your couch, motherfucker. Fuck your couch. That's how it is. But they don't like it. They generated the thing that they don't like. Are you Jewish? We're going to put your ass in banking and financing because that's all you good for. Are you black? But you're going to be good at sports and in the fields. So then when everyone excels in that, what do? Hate. Oh, all the black people in basketball. All the basketball players with the white women. I wonder why. All the Jews are in banking and taking our money. I wonder why. Deal with it. You can't create it and then get mad at it. You can't do that. That's jacked up. And so Colin Kaepernick has a problem with the Betty Ross flag on the shoe because white people has co-opted into their damn racism. So no, he doesn't like it. Is he a spokesperson for all black people? No. But what he's speaking for is something that all black people can get behind. And racist white people don't like that. And so they're all in a tizzy over this. And Farron Cousins on Ring of Fire, as much as I like him, I got to call things out. Yes, he did talk about the situation in full, and he did a good job, but he kept saying over a shoe. And this is not over a shoe. This is literally over the entire makeup of this country. When this country was legislatively found, it was founded under secular law, but now is governed religiously. It is socially governed religiously. It is secular law, but religious ruling. That is the United States of America. And you have to accept it. And you have to not abide by it, but you got to accept that's where we are. That's what we are. And while there is great pushback, it's drowned out by the racists, the theocrats. It's drowned out by any and everyone that just hates because they want to hate. You like your religion. Why? Can't you like God without the religion? If you can't, what's wrong with you? Think about it. You want to be governor, you want to be, president, you want to be senator, you want to be anything like that. You got to be religious. I mean, right there, that's a theocracy. If you must be religious to gain any ability to change anything, that is a theocracy. It's in the government. It's making laws. Just think about that. So this isn't over a shoe. This is over what everything in the United States is. That's what this is about. And people need to deal with it, own up to it, and stop undermining everything that's going on right now with this current distraction of a shoe. Because while Farron Cousins do have it right, this is a distraction. He didn't say that, but he alluded to it. Because right now, no one's caring. The Republicans are using this shoe thing to make sure that everyone get their mind off of how horrible and brutal the detainees are being treated. How we represent ourselves overseas with hundreds of thousands of people getting killed for oil. Or to make democratic, dictator democratic elected officials. Because we'll say it's democratic. We want democratic rule and elections and things, but we go in there, we murder people, kill them, usher in the leaders that we want. And I hate to say we, because I ain't part of it. But God damn it, I'm in the United States. I live here. I ain't got a choice. I got to accept the we thing that I've hated for so long. But that's what it is. We're going to control the other countries by hook, by crook. And it's up to you, the voters, to go out and vote for actual change. That's it. Obama wanted change in terms of I'll be biracial and I'll be in the press. He ain't the first biracial president. Every president, I'm going to say, after about the 39th president, every president had a little bit of black in them, or Latina, or Latino. They had a little bit of something. They won't 100% pure white, because that's never going to be found. So he was just trying to be the first, obvious biracial president. And the racists were so stupid they couldn't even say, that Obama was the Antichrist. They messed up on the car and say Obama was the Antichrist. That's how stupid racists are. And they had to spray paint that. Not one part of them thought, well, damn, I left out a letter. That's how pathetic everything is. But yeah, this here, no, it's not about a shoe. It's not simply about a flag on a shoe, which is illegal in the first place. That Farron Cousins pointed out, and some others have pointed out. But no, this is about racism. This is about representing racism. And Colin Kaepernick did not want to be associated with a company that promotes racism, whether it's winning or not. And I support that. I don't support Colin Kaepernick, but I do support the positive and wise things that he's doing. And I wish all of you would. Support positivity, not the individual. That's my primary message at the end of this. So think about those detainees and the fact that they might not have shoes on their feet instead of the shoes that shouldn't be worn on anyone's feet. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.